First and foremost, what's now becoming very clear to me is that Blake Lively developed some feelings for for Justin Baldoni on set. Has happened to her. She has, been in love with Penn Badgley from, Gossip Girl. Then she got with Ryan Reynolds. All these people, they're on set, and their job is to sell that they're falling in love. And a lot of times, as we see with actors and actresses, it actually happens. And there's no question in my mind that Blake Lively caught real feelings for Justin Baldoni.
Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. It never ends. This story comes with daily controversy, theories, and even some shocking revelations. From behind-the-scenes chaos to now one of the biggest theories. Blake Lively caught feelings for Justin Baldoni, and Ryan Reynolds is jealous, and he is using this lawsuit to destroy Justin Baldoni's career. Is this a ridiculous theory? Did Blake Lively develop romantic feelings for Justin Baldoni? Let's break it all down. It all started with what seemed like a dream collaboration, a romantic movie with Blake and Justin in the lead roles. The project promised sparks on screen, but those sparks may have carried over into real life, and not in a good way. What began as an exciting, intimate film about relationships reportedly took a turn, with whispers of unspoken feelings and on-set tension. Now, the movie has ended in disaster, leaving behind more questions than answers. One of the biggest theories is that Blake Lively caught feelings for Justin Baldoni while filming. And while this might seem like just another Hollywood rumor, let's break down the details and look at some surprising receipts that have fans speculating. First, let's look at Blake's history on set, which has raised some eyebrows. She's known to have formed real-life connections with her co-stars. Remember her Gossip Girl days? Blake and Penn Badgley, who played Dan and Serena, dated for years while working together. And of course, her relationship with Ryan Reynolds began on the set of Green Lantern, a movie where their undeniable chemistry sparked rumors long before they officially became a couple. And Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson at the time. Some even speculated that Blake and Ben Affleck had an emotional connection while filming the movie The Town. This is definitely adding another layer of intrigue to her past. Fast forward to her latest project with Justin Baldoni, and this is where things start to heat up. Blake Lively has admitted in the past that she doesn't completely become her characters. Instead, she tends to blend her real personality into her roles.
You can't just put me in any clothes and give me any words and have me step in and transform. And I used to be very insecure about that. I used to feel like an imposter because I would watch actors who were just shapeshifters. They could do it in any circumstance.
So when her character in this film experienced intense, romantic fireworks with Justin's character, many are wondering if those feelings crossed over into real life.
I just really love romance, and I love it as an audience member, and I love it in my real life, and I just really believe in romance.
Now here's the kicker. Blake reportedly had more creative control on this set than usual. She asked for an intimacy coordinator at first, but then decided not to meet with one, even stepping into the role as the coordinator herself. This meant she had a direct say in how those steamy scenes played out, which some believe could have blurred the lines between acting and reality.
I'm probably getting a spray tan on you.
It smells good.
Well, it's not that. It's my body makeup.
And if that wasn't enough, Blake accused Justin of drawing out their kissing scenes and adding extra intimacy into the script. But production insiders say it was actually Blake who pushed for more seductive wardrobe choices and even rewrote some of the steamy scenes herself, and she even stepped in as the intimacy coordinator at times. Things took an even stranger turn when Blake claimed Justin walked in on her while she was breastfeeding. Reportedly, Blake was the one who invited Justin to her trailer to rehearse their lines. According to leaked texts, Justin hesitated, saying that he was eating with the crew and would head that way, to which Blake responded, "Take your time." Could this have been misinterpreted as something more personal? And then there's the Instagram comment that resurfaced, which showed a playful exchange between Blake and Justin. Blake commented on a workout video of Justin, saying, "Amazing, now try it pregnant," to which Justin replied, "You win." At first glance, it seems harmless enough, just a playful comment between co-stars. But some fans couldn't help but wonder if this was Blake's way of casually flirting, making the interaction feel a bit too personal. Many people have speculated that Blake may have developed feelings for Justin during filming. One such person is Candace Owens. She weighed in on the controversy and didn't hold back. According to her, Blake has a pattern of getting too emotionally involved with her co-stars.
First and foremost, what's now becoming very clear to me is that Blake Lively developed some feelings for Justin Baldoni on set. Has happened to her. She has, been in love with Penn Badgley from, Gossip Girl. Then she got with Ryan Reynolds. All these people, they're on set and their job is to sell that they're falling in love. And a lot of times, as we see with actors and actresses, it actually happens. And there's no question in my mind that Blake Lively caught real feelings for Justin Baldoni. That comes across when you read his filings and you see how easily he disputes all of her narratives. And the thing is why I say this is not a real lawsuit, and Ryan Reynolds knows this, is because he's got everything on camera, okay? There's even one part of the lawsuit where he says, this whole idea is like a sexual harassment. She invited him to her penthouse and he was holding her baby. The guy that sexually you're not having him to your house and letting him hold your kids. In my view, is Ryan Reynolds is now abusing his wife. This is like litigation abuse. He is trying to inflict pain. Again, this is my perspective, pain and punishment, because he has come undone realizing that she had some sort of an emotional affair with Justin Baldoni. I mean, the way this lawsuit describes is they were writing into the night together. She was laughing until she was crying. And again, he's got this on camera, the way that he just dropped that scene on camera. So Ryan knows that there is videographic evidence, that there's photographic evidence, that basically everything that's being claimed here is easily disputed. I haven't read such an open and shut lawsuit. And the fact that Ryan is now trying to get a gag order as opposed to ending the lawsuit means that he has not yet come to terms with his ego. That's scary. That's narcissism, right? That is not a relationship you want to be in, because he's basically saying, I will burn down my entire house. I will burn down your career, and I will burn down my career, and I will also inflict pain upon our children who are gonna, this is public, right? All for the sake of what? He can't win it. This is an unwinnable lawsuit. The biggest loser in all, by the way, is the New York Times. How stupid. I mean, it must have been a phone call for they have to settle this. There's no way that he lost things. Justin Baldoni has real damages. They avoided every fact. That means they gave Justin Baldoni hours to respond, and yet he had film that could have disputed, and they didn't give him the time to produce that. They hit send on it because they were doing someone a favor, okay? And my instinct there is I've heard Taylor Swift's person behind the scenes is a woman named Tree, and she can make anything happen. And so the purpose of that New York Times piece was to inflict real pain and humiliation on Justin Baldoni. It was not to get to the truth. It was not to tell a story. It wasn't to break any news. This was doing someone a solid behind the scenes to make sure that Justin Baldoni could never work in Hollywood again. That person was Ryan Reynolds, okay? I am very concerned for the circumstance that Blake Lively is in. And I am not a Blake Lively fan. I think this snowballed and it spiraled, and she basically just had to let her husband, whatever it was that he saw, and he finally caught on to this quote unquote emotional affair. Again, I'm giving my opinion, having now read the documents. It sent him into a kind of rage that, like I said, it's figuratively, I'll kill everything in this house, and I don't care, because all I care about is harming Justin Baldoni, as opposed to maybe trying to work through whatever it was in your relationship that made her susceptible to catching feelings for Justin Baldoni, because that's what happened here. She caught feelings for she was never, in my view, sexually harassed. None of this happened, and they were getting close. That's what happened, and Ryan flipped a switch. And so I'm not even sure now that these messages that came from Blake's phone were written by Blake. Like, I am now really honing in on the fact that Ryan is mentally unwell. Like, I fully believe that Ryan Reynolds is in a really dark place right now. And again, the most disturbing part of this is not that he tried to do it. Like, okay, you get into a rage, you want to destroy this guy, and you think you win. Then you find out that you're not going to win at all, right? He's read, like I have read through this complaint, he knows there's evidence. Why are you keeping this going? Okay? Are you really going to allow your wife to keep going through this hurt publicly? Are you going to make her sit on the stand and get proven to be a liar for revenge? Like, do you think that this is like how you get the girl in the end? Like, humiliating he's humiliating Blake Lively right now. This is humiliating. So no matter what she did, whatever he caught, whatever he saw, maybe he had a right to be upset. He did not have a right to do this, okay? What we thought was a case of like #MeToo, a woman making up allegations, is actually looking like a case of a man making up allegations because he's plainly insecure and he is angry in a way that I couldn't be in that relationship. And I'm not wishing divorce on them. I'm saying that, like, if a divorce happens with them, I would not be shocked because, like I said, the fact that he's keeping this going this is not a man who loves you. Like, this is not a man who loves you. You work through this stuff privately. You don't do this. He's on a war path against Justin Baldoni, and he can't win it. He cannot win this. This was a Blake Lively feeling something for Justin Baldoni, and what we are just watching right now is a husband who is using litigation abuse to get back at his wife and to get back at the guy who he thought he was going to just A-list out of Hollywood. And I think now Ryan is probably done with Hollywood. When all of this is said and done, it ends with Ryan's career.
And this perspective definitely adds another layer to the already complicated drama. But it doesn't stop there. Another theory suggests that Blake may have developed feelings for Justin during filming, but when those feelings weren't reciprocated, things got messy.
So what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you.
I think we should be talking.
Ryan,
It's
go to the
more
bar, Ryan. Go to the
romantic
bar.
if we're like dancing.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think it's
because
more
the whole
romantic.
the whole
'cause
mon-
it's
the
like
whole
the
montage is
moment
just
you
talking.
kiss, then you give them the thing that they want to see. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So this
That's
is
why
Penalty!
like, almost kissing is also.
yeah. Makes me talking.
Oh, watch out! Watch out!
And they score again.
I think this person's drinking worse.
You can butt in if you want.
Yeah. You want it?
If you should ever leave me,
Ryan, cross again where you were.
life would still go on, believe me.
The world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me?
God only knows what I'd be without you. Oh, God only knows what I'd be without you.
Ooh.
Did Blake Lively really develop feelings for Justin Baldoni? And did Ryan Reynolds discover these supposed feelings, leading Blake to flip the script? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Catch up on more celebrity business in the next video.